3 words. It's a lot. But we are going to catch up. Hey girl, hey. Hey boy, hey. It is your girl Candy Hustle, and you are now tuned in to Dope Chick with Ambition podcast. Let's go. Baby, and it's only April. And I've been saying WTF like every other week, from Diddy to everything in between. So between the last time we spoke and now, things have been wild. I've been on TikTok more. And listen, everyone thinks that TikTok is going to be banned, but right now we're on there. So follow me, Dope Chick with Ambition is the handle. And I've been chatting on topics on there, like showing my videos and everything. But let's get into it. Diddy. Diddy has been having a crazy time. Cassie kicked it off at the end of last year. What's the little guy name that was on Club Shay Shay? Money Mike. There we go. Cat Williams. Cat Williams said that this was going to be the year of exposure. And he is absolutely right. So the guy, Little Rod, kicked it off with this crazy lawsuit. And I'm not saying that it's not true, but I feel like it's just really heightened because of the fact that he wants to get his money. And at the end of the day, Tyrone Blackburn, the guy who's the lawyer for this lawsuit, he is known for being out of control. I really don't feel that he practiced good law. He's already being sanctioned. Well, he was on a case against Nicki Minaj's husband, and Nicki Minaj wanted him to be sanctioned because of things that he alleged, and that was just out of control. And now the judge, is calling things that he's doing on the lawsuit, they're calling him out and they're wanting him to get sanctioned. The brother is out of control. Then in the lawsuit, the women are starting to speak out. Daphne Joy, who is 50 Cent's baby mom, who was identified as a sex worker. Another young lady, Jade Ramsey, she was also identified as a sex worker. Young Miami was identified as a sex worker. She isn't speaking out. She's acting like what's going on outside. She's dancing, twerking, moving on with her life, or trying to. But Daphne Joy is saying that she's going to sue Little Rod for character assassination. I feel as though Little Rod was contacted by Tyrone. Tyrone hyped up his lawsuit, and they're just turning this into a circus. I feel as though that Diddy may be guilty for some things, but all of that extra stuff, that's what annoys me with media. And media is designed to distract, right? And cause all it is extra BS. But it's like, come on. The raid that happened was just extra. Misa spoke out about it. The mother of Justin Combs. She said that the force was excessive. I feel like it was, because of the fact that he's Diddy. His sons went through that because of what? It's Diddy. Diddy wasn't even there. His sons were there, like guns were drawn. Like, what is going on? These men are being treated as though they have murdered someone. Like they are selling drugs. Like these are black men that are part of a successful family. Their father is a mogul, a businessman, a successful black man. Why are they being treated this way? Because they haven't been charged with anything. These are allegations. They raided their home. Diddy wasn't even there. So it's just like, this is out of control. And then 50 Cent is trolling. Everyone's laughing. Now, the week that it happened, I felt that Diddy was completely stressed. From the pictures that we saw, he definitely looked stressed to me. Like that first week, like he looked stressed. Like the pictures with him and the twins, that Thursday the images were released, the twins were just smiling. Looked like he was just like, babies, just smile. Never let him see you sweat. And I'm like, Diddy, what are you doing outside after the week you had? And so after that, we see Diddy on bikes and people are side-eyeing Stevie J for supporting his friend. And I'm like, I'm actually glad that Stevie J is there for Diddy because no one wants to be around him. Everybody wants to fall back from him because they're feeling as though, oh, he's hot. Oh, we don't want to be around him. And that's whack because everybody wanted to be at a Diddy party. Everybody wanted to be around Diddy, but now they don't want to be around Diddy because of what's going on. That's horrible. And I'm not talking about Jay or anybody because Jay never really was around Puff. He already told you in his raps when Puff was on his boat, you know what I mean? With his bottle of Mo, I was at my video, I was over here popping my bottles of this. Like I was doing my own thing. Like, so Jay was where he was at. Jay was in Japan. Why 50 trying to hype stuff up? Oh, where Jay-Z at? 50 needs to worry about his own self because with him pointing out things with his baby mother, talking about, oh, she's a little sex worker, XYZ, and now he's trying to fight for his son, allegedly going to go to family court, and some stuff going to come out about 50, and then he's going to have his own problems because the trolling and the laughing at others can only occur for so long. That's how I feel about that. And Little Rod, like, I feel like Little Rod, if you went to go get underage girls and you knew all of this stuff, you should be held accountable as well. Like certain things are just not adding up for me. It's just not making any sense. And then the locations where these girls were allegedly working, if these were underage girls at strip clubs working, if they were going to get the girls to come back to the crib, wouldn't it be the person's impression under the impression I would be like, oh, I thought that they were of age. Why would, the strip club have 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 17-year-olds dancing? Like, it's just not making any sense. Like, it's so many holes in the story that Diddy's team should be able to eat this case up. And then the guy from Universal, he's definitely going after Little Rod and Tyrone and was just like, it's baseless. Like, all of these allegations are baseless. And then Diddy had posted the other day, he posted victory and opened up his comments because his comments have been off. But he opened up his comments and he's feeling like, I feel like Diddy's like, listen, I'm about to fight this because, like, nah, I'm a fighter. I'm not about to back down. He opened up them comments and people were in there, some people were supporting. And then you, of course, have people in there like saying no Diddy and still trolling. But again, I feel like social media is helping instead of showing support for the man, helping the case. It's just messy. Like, then you have the people relying on the medium, the psychic woman, and her predictions. And I'm not saying that she's not on point with some of her predictions. Some of her things didn't come out, but it's just like, I don't know. You don't want to be 100% saying like, oh, she knows, because only God knows everything, how everything is going to play out. So I'll be sure. I feel like he's clout chasing. Like, you up here talking about telling your son to come home on social media, so there's no way for you to contact your son, Quincy. And then Quincy said he was going to, talk about some things on his Discord, but nothing leaked. I don't know if you can screen record or anything on that platform, so nothing came about. But it was crazy when he was just posting up, and it seems like he's pointing at the fact he feels like Diddy has something to do with him being in the hospital. It's just a lot. Like, it's just crazy. But if Diddy comes out of this, it's going to be crazy how people are going to be moving. And if I were him, I would just like not deal with anybody, like, honestly. Because you can't trust anybody in this industry. This industry is just designed to not trust anyone. So we're going to move on to Drea. Drea and Joy both have been getting dragged due to their age gap. Drea got dragged worse than Joy because Drea is 17 years older than her baby father, Jalen Green. And she has 3 baby daddies. Drea was looking like, who not about to have a baby by this man? I'm about to have a baby by this man. I'm not about to have a broke baby daddy. Joy said that too. They were like, oh, Joy got 3 rich baby daddies. But Joy always has said that she does not get child support from Bow Wow or Future. So maybe she's going to get child support from this 3rd baby father. Stefan Diggs is her 3rd baby dad. Is it Stefan or is it Trayvon? It's Trayvon. Sorry, Stefan. Yeah, it's Trayvon. So everybody was going in like, oh, why would she have 3 baby dads? And I was like, listen, why does your mother have 3 baby dads? Like, why does your father have 4 baby moms? Like, y'all be trying to judge people and y'all come from the same type of story. I don't understand. Like, it's so easy for everyone to judge, and everybody comes from a similar story. Your grandmother has 3 baby dads. Like your aunt and your uncles. Yeah, everybody has more than 1 baby dad. Like, please relax with the judging. Like, seriously, like, you yourself, you have more than 1 baby mother. Trayvon has more than 1 baby mother. So they both actually have the same, like, he has 2 baby moms. She has 2 baby dads. They're now coming together and being each other's 3rd. What's the problem? They don't see a problem with it, so why should we care as much? That's my thing. And then guess who else has been under the radar being a cougar? Bernice Burgos. Somebody pointed out she's been dating Jaylen Brown. She's 43, he's 26. Allegedly, they've been dating. And her daughter and him are the same age. And I'm like, whoa. Like, are y'all into the whole, like, the age gaps? The age gaps. Speaking of age gaps, Aoki Lee and her man hit the scene. Ciao, Aoki, she did it big though. Her boyfriend is 65. That baby is 21, which will be 22 in August of this year. And he's 65. That is intense. That is really heavy. He's a white man, 65. He's according to Google, he's worth 500 million. So he got paper, but it's just like, damn, that's old Aoki. But she did tell her daddy in a resurfaced clips that she was going to get her a sugar daddy if he did not increase her allowance. So she stood on her business. She stood on her word. I don't know. But then I had people in my comments on my Facebook fronting. Girls that I know personally in real life. And it's just like, listen, I know that if a woman meets a guy who's a millionaire, if he wants to holler at you and say, hey, I want to make your life easier, I would like to, have some companionship, and say if he doesn't even want to have sex with you, y'all definitely are entertaining this man. Because y'all dating men that have less. Y'all dating men that have less. Hell, me, I'm even dating men that have less. And being attracted to them. That's crazy. I don't know. I'm just trying to understand. Even if you can afford your own life. Someone said, if I can afford my own life. You can't afford the same life that a millionaire can give you. What are you talking about? You cannot afford that same life that a millionaire that can give you. Everybody says they want the soft life. How are you going to get this soft life if you are saying that your degree and your job and this person who's saying that, hi, I can give you the same life if you give me some of your time? Oh, sure. And this is all I have to do? Just give you some companionship? I don't even have to give you any sugar? Okay. Now say if granted he wants some sugar. You've given sugar to people that have given you hard lives, that didn't even given you the opportunity to give you a soft life. Listen to that bar. I'm going to say it again like they do in church. You have given sugar to those who have made your life hard. Why wouldn't you want to give sugar to someone who could give you a soft life? That is weird. Then my homegirl had the audacity to make a status, and she said, I'm side-eyeing some of the comments. No, I'm siding your comment because you're not keeping it real. Because I know you in real life, and I know the conversations that we've had, and I know the type of person that you are, and I know that you like nice things. So why would you even say that you wouldn't entertain someone who is worth millions, but you would entertain someone who's worth thousands who would cause you a headache? Knock it off. Knock it off, please. Thank you. Enough of that. Now we're going to talk about sports. Bronny James. Why you have Bronny James like that? Bronny James has announced that he will be entering the NBA draft. People are saying that he should not be going to the NBA at all. People are saying that Bronny is not good enough to be going to the NBA. Why are y'all doing that? Wow, I thought that he could play. So y'all just saying that Bronny James just has the name, but he doesn't have the skills of his father? Oh, y'all shady. And then Angel Reese is also going into the NBA draft, or the WNBA draft. She gave 2 years to college, and now she's saying, hey, show me the money. I think she's going to do good, but I think they're going to give her the business because she got that attitude problem, honey. And you ain't going to be having an attitude with them, with those WNBA girls. They're probably going to try to Monica her. Remember Monica was going in with the attitude? And they got her together real quick. But we'll see. Because she called herself the Bayou Barbie. Baby, we gonna see about it. New music is here. New music. Let's talk about Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar was featured on Future and Metro Booming latest album on a particular track. Like that. Ooh, baby. That shit was hard. It was hard because of the track, the beat, the words, the directness. People are calling it mid. I don't think it was mid. It was effective. It was clear. It was direct. We didn't have to figure out who he was talking to. We knew who he was talking to. It was real, like, yeah. So what? It was over a sampled beat. What are y'all talking about? I hate when people be bringing up stuff that don't matter. It wasn't over an original beat. It was over... What? So what? What is that? What? So, Drake hasn't responded, but Drake has been saying little slick stuff on tour. Cole finally released some music. He did it on a mixtape. He just released it on April the 5th. And it was on a track called 7 Miles. It didn't give. And I'm sorry. Cole is a lyricist. Cole is capable of going at it. Cole is a rapper. He does this. Joe Budden even said it. Cole did not deliver. Cole should have gave us that energy that he gave us on that Ready 24 track, track 3 with Cameron. I don't understand why he gave us this laid back energy on that song. If it was for Kendrick, regardless of him saying facts, I don't care about facts when it's time to diss. I care about chills. I want to look at my arm. I want to have chills. I want to feel something. I want to feel, oh shit. I want you to diss him. I want to feel it. You know what I mean? The stuff that Kendrick was saying, those was diss. Like, nigga, nigga, what? I don't care about no big 3, nigga. It's just big me. Like that's a what? Like, you know what I mean? All that. Nigga, 4 albums and 12 days. I could divide. Like, we don't care about that. We don't care about facts. Facts is dope. True. But we don't care about that. That's why when Nas dropped Ether, all of his stuff wasn't facts, but it was funny. It was like, yeah, he was like, you Tybo ho, and I love Jay. Jay is my favorite. But he was going in like, like, oh my God, not a Tybo ho. Like, oh my God. Like, he was going in. That's what it's about, just saying disrespectful stuff. Like, you know? I don't know. He was on, Cole said this is a warning. We don't want warnings. We want straight disrespect, nigga. You call my name, you getting checked each time. That's why I miss Tupac. You blink wrong. Pac going at you. We need that Pac energy. That niggas is, yeah. That's how I feel. That's me. So, anyway, Drake still hasn't responded, and I feel like Drake is selective with his energy. Because when Meek has something to say, he was on it. Boom. Then when Pusha has something to say, whatever, he did the invoice thing, boom. Future and them, they all saying, F you, they disrespecting you. People following you, they ganging up. You ain't got nothing for them. Your dad speaking out before you. Unless, again, he's a Scorpio, so he's probably trying to figure out some things, but we have to see on that. The girls are fighting. JT, Akbar, Sexy Red, all of them, Gorilla, JT got into it. It was messy. All I gotta say is, Akbar, hopefully, I don't know if you really can fight. You have a lot of mouth and a lot of Twitter stuff going on. Those young girls, they be putting in work. And if you really can't fight, you got to either have some little sisters or cousins that can, or you have weaponry or some whatever. I ain't going to say the other stuff, but figure yourself out, because you be doing a lot of talking. And if these young girls roll up on you and they do something to paralyze you, I don't know. But yeah, JT, Glorilla, I'm choosing JT over Glorilla because JT can really rap. Sexy Red, I don't know, sexy. You pulling up to the school smelling like weed, that wasn't a good idea. So no, you can't speak to the students on that. Bryson Tiller new project is fire. I like at least 7 songs first listen. Yeah, definitely check it out. And I will be going to the podcast festival, 2nd annual here in Atlanta, the Black Effect Podcast Festival. I can't even talk. And I'm excited. So this is it. That's me catching up with you. Oh, and Celeb starting podcast. We'll talk about that next month because, yeah, I'm going to the podcast festival. I'll let y'all know how it is. We'll catch up more. This is your girl, Candi Hustle, signing out. Thank you for tuning in. Leave me a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. Mwah.